What's up guys, Houndish here, and today it's time for the weekly reset in Destiny 2 for the 15th of June. Quick heads up right here, I'm actually away from home for a few days, so this time we are looking ahead at the week's content, but still, we've got the launch of weekly challenges for the Vault of Glass. I'm going to also cover the new quest for the week, all of the weekly challenges, and then we have the Eververse contents as well as the Nightfall weapon, all of our key activity stuff, plus we'll round up some relevant weekly updates inside of the video. So guys, as always, if you do enjoy this one, a like rating down below really helps us out on the channel, but without further delay, let's get into it. And starting out, one of the key elements each week for the new season would be the weekly quest and the expunge mission. So we should be on path of the Splicer 6, and to pick the quest up, as always, we need to visit the Splicer servitor in Helm. And then there is the section to charge the gauntlet with ether to form a keycode, to craft the keycode, and complete override to unlock the chest. And following this, we get the first of the corrupted missions inside of Expunge. And so this week we have Expunge Labyrinth Corrupted. It'll certainly be interesting to see what the corrupted variants are like. And finally, we finish off the quest by speaking with Mithrax through the Splicer servitor, but also catching up with Akora. And so as always, we can expect some story progression inside of the quest this week. And so have fun with that and let us know how you get on with it. But also we have the 6th week of challenges for Season of the Splicer here as well. So there's the one to complete the weekly quest itself, but also to defeat champions anywhere in the system, and we need to earn 40 points. So we do get bonus progress for champions defeated inside of Override or Expunge. There's also one to defeat the Hydra boss in Override and defeat powerful Vex anywhere in the system, with bonus progress for defeats inside of Override to score 200 points. Then there is Elixir Ally 2, to increase our reputation with the Splicer servitor in the Helm, and Shotgun Splicer, where in Override or Expunge, we need to defeat combatants with shotguns, and we'll earn bonus progress by rapidly defeating targets. Then we've got one to stagger, pierce, or disrupt champions, of which it lists 50. That should be retroactive throughout the season so far. Another to defeat guardians in Gambit, and we earn bonus progress for defeating them as an invader. And then finally, to acquire the Red Hat ornament for the Null Composure. And as always, those weekly challenges are going to drop us a bunch of XP. Onto activity stuff very briefly, we do have the launch of weekly challenges for the Vault of Glass this week. So, of course there is one for each of the encounters in the raid, and that should grant additional chances at drops, but also we can start getting the triumphs for the challenges completed. And let us know how you get on with those down in the comment section. But we should also mention Eververse right here, and some of the key beats inside of the store this week according to todayindestiny.com will include the Drowned in Strife ornament for Witherhoard available for silver, as well as the Cosmos Starling and the Aoki Fas exotic ship, and then the Sassy Hair Flip emote. But for the featured Bright Dust items, we're going to have the Head Slam emote, that's a new one for this season, but also the Taurus Firecracker exotic Sparrow, which is a pretty cool looking thing. That'll be up for 2,500 Bright Dust. And then we have the Vitreous Entrance Transmat effect, as well as the Vibrant Medusa shader, and then the M3D1 shell for 2,850 Bright Dust, and the Tip of the Spear exotic Sparrow for 2,500 Bright Dust. Finally though, we have the Poor Friend emote, the Colin Mauler legendary ship, and then we've got the Dream Chaser weapon ornament right there for the Jotun. You can get that for just 1,250 Bright Dust this week, but there is also the Crota's Bane projection, and we'll be seeing boots from the armor set for the season in the Eververse store this week. The Nightfall this week is going to be the Disgraced in the Cosmodrome, and the weapon drop is the Azumi RR4, so if you're after better rolls on that thing, or indeed your first drop, this week is going to be the time to grind. Also, Team Scorched is featured in the Crucible this week if you do jump into PvP. For Lost Sectors, at least on reset day, we do have K1 Crew Quarters dropping exotic arms, and K1 Communion on the moon dropping exotic legs. So another chance at the new exotics for this season. And moving over to Europa, the Exo Challenge is going to be Survival, with the Eclipse Zone featured in Eventide Ruins, and the featured Empire Hunt will be Dark Priestess. And finally in the Dreaming City, the Ascendant Challenge, if you need to complete any of them, is the Forfeit Shrine, which you access via the Gardens of Isilla. So if you want gameplay for how to get to that one, we'll run it out at the end of the video. But otherwise for today guys, that's what we have to round up for the weekly refresh in Destiny 2. So I hope the video's been useful as always, even though it's a bit different this week. I'll still be keeping you posted on the world of D2 later on in the week as well, so if you are new to the channel, feel free to get subscribed, but also, a rating down below really does help us out if the video's been useful. But for now, thanks as always for tuning in, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.
Guardian down. Guardian down. Guardian down.